Joining me now at Long Eaton is Peter Beadle. Comprehensive win in the end, that surely.
Yeah, it was. I mean, result speaks for itself. 4-0 away from home on a Thursday night, a long trip. We got held up in traffic, got here late, and I thought they were a decent side. I'm surprised they are where they are in the league because they got pace and strength up front. They're mobile and organised at the back. They got lads who are quite industrious in midfield and they wanted to play a bit as well. So I'm a little bit surprised when you look at where they are. I know they had a bit of upheaval early part of the season with the manager leaving, but you know they're not a bad side actually. I was quite impressed with them, and even though we had quite a few chances first half, I thought it was always going to take another goal to eventually kill them off. Really delighted that Millsy got his goal, and then obviously his second one was fantastic. And then it was, again, like always, when we get 2 or 3 up, we find ourselves in a position where, you know, it's a case of can we get a couple more, or you know, but it wasn't to be. But 4-0 is very comprehensive away from home.
Focus quickly on John Mills. How pleasing was it that he got on the score sheet?
I think for him, he was absolutely delighted. I think his work rate in the last couple of games has been phenomenal. I think it shows how much he means to the team, especially on Saturday, with them all trying to queue him up to get a goal, and they're all desperate for it. And it also showed when he got his goal finally how all the players went over there, because it means a lot to them as it does to him. You know, but his work rate. I've always said all along that when he works as hard as he did on Saturday, and as he has done again tonight, and as he did early part of the season, if he doesn't score, I'm not too worried, because I know eventually he will get goals. As we say with forwards, they score in batches. He obviously had a batch from the start of the season right up until probably back just after Christmas, and then he's been through a little bit of a rough spell. But the difference is like I explained to him the other week, the difference is no disrespect to Didcot, but when he played at Didcot, they had nobody else, so he had to play every week no matter what. We've been able to give him a little bit of a rest, try and build his confidence up, bring him back in lightly if you like, and the last 2 games I think he's been fantastic, and he's earned them 2 goals tonight. And hopefully that'll get him even more confident to go on now on another scoring run, and over the next couple of weeks, you know, maybe score some important goals for us.
And a change at the back, he brought Laird in alongside Jamie Willits. Jimmy Yates tonight. So what was the latest on that?
No, Jimmy just felt a twinge in his back on Saturday, which is why he came off. And again, with the travelling distance we've got, he felt a lot better tonight. But I just said, I think 2 hours on the bus here to play the game, and then 2.5 hours, 3 hours going back, he'd have felt awful tomorrow, knowing we got a big game on Saturday as well. So we decided to leave him out tonight. And again, we've got players versatile enough. Ryan stepped across there and done a fantastic job at right back. Jamie's come in for his full debut and done, I thought, a very accomplished performance at the back alongside Jamie. And when you think about them, a new partnership, I thought they did extremely well. A little bit wobbly at times, but again, the first time they've played together properly. But I thought they both done extremely well, competed physically superbly, and Jamie Laird has shown he wants to play and he's got that quality to play. You know, he's played all his football in the leagues above where we are, so you'd like to think that he can add to the group, and I thought they did that tonight. I thought the back 5 were as solid as we've looked, so really pleased with them.
And 100 up, a century of goals in the Midland Football League when John Mills got his first tonight.
Well, listen, I suppose for him it's great that he's got the 100th goal. He started it all off back in August at Dunkirk, and he's got the 100th tonight. So listen, we've tried to be as attacking and try to play with a certain style and flair, which is attacking and open-minded to go and try and create goals and score goals, and to get 100 after 35 games,
33, isn't it?
33 games, 100 goals in 33 games is it 33 games?
I'm not sure.
It's whatever it is. Well, like I said, to score 100 goals in just over 30 games is phenomenal, and that's credit to the players, because they've taken on board what we've tried to do. We've brought some very creative players to the club. They've played some fantastic football, created lots of chances, and you go through every game watch the video of the chances we've missed. We could have 150 by now with the amount of chances we have missed. But like I said, but also on the flip side of that is, I think we've got the 2nd or 3rd best defensive record in the league as well. So for me, that's probably even more pleasing, because we need to make sure we stay tight and resilient throughout the season, because we know we've got players who can score goals. So 100 up in 30 odd games I think is a fantastic achievement. And the season's not finished. We've still got 10 league games to go.
And how important was it to keep pressure on Halfchurch?
It was more important to win the game. I mean, like I said, we've talked about pressure and stuff like that. For us, at the moment, it's all about winning every game as we go, and trying to win every game as we do. We came here tonight not focusing on closing the gap, just win the game. Let's win the game, and then after the game, we'll look at the result, we'll look at the table, and we'll look at it then. And we know now that we're 2 points behind. with a game in hand. And we've got another tough trip to come all the way back to this area on Saturday. So we've only got a day's rest in between. So we know it's going to be tough physically for the players, but we've got the squad hopefully that will cope with that. And then we look to Saturday to try and win the game on Saturday. And that's how we've been all season. We've tried one game to the next, and we just make sure we perform. And if we can improve on the performance from the last game, that's what we try to do. And if we don't, we look at where we didn't go quite so well. But it's just about playing every game as we do and just keep trying to win every game that we play. And that's been our philosophy from day one, and that will always be the same. So the pressure is that other people want to put onto it and look at it and make it bigger than it is. Yes, of course we want to win the league. Who doesn't? When you participate in any competition, you set out to win it. That's my philosophy, is if you're going to take, there's no point just taking part, we want to win it. We got a lot of hard work, and we knew we had 40 odd games to get to the end to win it, and at the moment we're 10 games from the end of the season and we're still in with a chance of winning that. So our philosophy maintains the same, which is to keep we try and win every game that we play, and if we do that between now and the end of the season, then we're going to be very, very close.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Thank you very much.